Alright, let's dive into something that's been making waves in the sports world lately. Imagine this, LIV Golf, the league that's been at the center of so much controversy and debate, just announced they've secured a new investor to keep things running until at least 2027. But here's the kicker. This comes right after the Saudi Public Investment Fund decided to pull their massive financial support. So, what's really going on here? Let's break it down. First off, personally, I think this move is fascinating because it shows just how resilient, or maybe desperate, LIV Golf is. The Saudi fund has pumped billions into this league over the past 4 years, and now, suddenly, they're out. That's a huge red flag, right? But LIV's CEO, Scott O'Neil, is out here acting like it's business as usual, even claiming they're set for seasons beyond 2027. I mean, that's a bold statement, but what's the catch? He won't reveal who this new investor is or how much they've put in. That lack of transparency immediately makes me skeptical. Are they trying to save face, or is there something bigger at play here? What makes this really interesting is the timing. LIV Golf is at a crossroads. They've got star players like Bryson, DeChambeau and Rahm, but even O'Neil can't guarantee they'll stick around beyond this season. DeChambeau's contract is up soon, and let's be real, if the money isn't there, why would he stay? This raises a deeper question. Is LIV Golf sustainable without the Saudi backing? Or are they just buying time until they can find another deep-pocketed investor? Here's where it gets even more intriguing. O'Neil met with team captains and players, and apparently, DeChambeau led a meeting emphasizing unity behind the CEO. From my perspective, that feels like damage control. Players are probably nervous about their futures, and LIV is trying to project stability. But if you take a step back and think about it, this league has always been about money, big money. Without the Saudi fund, can they maintain the same level of financial allure for top players? I'm not so sure. One thing that immediately stands out is the uncertainty around the team championship in August. O'Neil couldn't even confirm if that event will happen. That's a huge red flag for a league trying to establish itself as a legitimate competitor to the PGA Tour. What this really suggests is that LIV Golf might be in a much more precarious position than they're letting on. They're talking about seasons in 2028, 2029, but can they even make it through 2026? In my opinion, this new investor announcement feels like a Hail Mary. It's a way to keep the narrative going, to convince players, fans, and sponsors that LIV Golf isn't going anywhere. But what many people don't realize is that the Saudi fund's exit isn't just about money, it's about legitimacy. The fund's backing gave LIV Golf credibility, even if it came with ethical questions. Without that, they're just another startup league fighting for relevance. If you ask me, the real story here isn't the investor, it's the bigger trend of sports leagues trying to survive in a cutthroat market. LIV Golf has always been a gamble, and now they're rolling the dice without their biggest backer. Will they land on their feet, or is this the beginning of the end? Personally, I think the next few months will be make or break. And honestly, I'm here for the drama. What do you think? Is LIV Golf here to stay, or is this just a temporary band-aid on a much bigger problem? Let me know in the comments below.